Charlotte Winters stood in her bookstore, assailed by a dizzying mix of emotions. The novelty of actually owning the store, had still not worn off. She was discovering that the work of a business owner really never ended, but she was enjoying the hard work. It had saved her, really. Losing the job she loved, discovering she was being cheated on and dumped by the man she shared a life and an apartment with, and finding out her beloved aunt had passed all in the same 24 hours was a blow that could have sent her into a tailspin 6 months ago. She hadn't seen Aunt Jean nearly enough in recent years, but inheriting the older woman's house here in Sea Breeze Cove, Massachusetts, had allowed her to reconnect with happy childhood memories. Discovering Jean's diaries had helped her finally understand the rift between the two sisters, which had resulted in Charlotte's mother, and along with her, Charlotte and her sister, losing contact with Jean over a decade ago. Sharing the revelations with her mother had in turn helped her heal from half a lifetime of perceived hurt. Better still, the spur-of-the-moment move to Sea Breeze Cove had led to a new job for Charlotte, new friendships, and a new outlook on life. She thought her job in publishing was her dream. She had been so invested in coaching authors on promotion and advertising for their work, she hadn't imagined there could be anything she would find more fulfilling. But after owning and running the shop for a few months, she'd come to realize that there was a tremendous amount of promotion and advertising involved in the retail side of the book business. And the best part was that she was building her own legacy, not working toward someone else's. Well, the best part. If she was honest with herself, the very best part was Briggs. She couldn't believe she'd found someone like him. What was more, she couldn't believe that she had opened herself up enough to let him in after her ex-boyfriend had betrayed her the way he had. She thought back to a few months ago when, after a frightening heart attack scare, her old boss at the Book Nook, Daisy, had decided to close up the shop and enjoy her retirement. At that point, Charlotte had once again thought she was out of a job. She remembered the moment when Briggs had told her he'd used the settlement from the fatal accident, which claimed his wife and son years before, to buy the store for her. She'd been overwhelmed, and when she'd balked at his use of the money, he had quickly stopped her, promising that there was nothing better he could imagine spending it on. The shop was her haven. It was her safe place, her happy place, and she'd worked tirelessly to create a bookstore where readers and authors could interact with one another.